And now shifting focus to South Africa, where wheat farmers are navigating a severe financial pressure due to various factors, including Israel-Iran war, brutal price-cost squeeze, and delays in implementation of revised wheat tariff. Experts in the country say that the pressure on farmers could lead to South Africa producing less wheat this year. Farmer Koos Blankenberg has over 2,000 hectares of wheat production, but is planting less wheat this season due to the Iran war. Here's what he has to say.
We've seen a doubling up in diesel prices. Fertilizer prices have nearly doubled. And if you add that cost per hectare, and you look at the price that we get for our wheat and also for our canola, it is impossible to make any money. It's impossible to have a profit.
The mood among wheat farmers in the country is not upbeat. Gas and fertilizer prices have shot up due to Iran's near shutdown of the Strait of Hormuz in retaliation for US and Israeli bombing. The Strait of Hormuz usually handles about a fifth of the world's oil shipments and nearly a third of global fertilizer trade. The fertilizer shortage is putting the livelihoods of farmers, already troubled by rising temperatures and erratic weather, further at risk. For farm manager Heinz Temmet, who has spent a decade working on wheat farms in the US, followed by another 10 years here on the farm, wheat production is a passion.
After you seed it, probably about 4 to 5 days, you will see this plant come out of the ground. I don't know how to describe the satisfaction of to see that thing grow until comes November when you got to harvest it. And then you take it to the mill. At the end, you'll see a loaf of bread on the shelf.
According to an agricultural economist, before the Iran war, South Africa's wheat farmers faced cheap wheat imports and low prices, and now it seems like the farmers have reached their breaking point.
We know there's lots of farms that's on the market suddenly, where in the past you didn't hear of farms in the Swartland that gets into the market. And that shows you the predicament they are in. And now, facing this situation, we get hit by this turmoil in the Middle East, and that this just adds to the difficult situation they are in, and this is actually the perfect storm they are facing now. And for some of them, it's basically the last straw.
South Africa produces roughly 1.5 to 2 million tons of wheat annually, with over 50% of the local demand still met through imports. And for more on the situation in South Africa, our correspondent Calden Ongu has sent us this report from Johannesburg. Take a look.
South African wheat farmers say rising fuel and fertilizer costs linked to the Iran conflict are putting severe pressure on the industry. Farmers warn that shrinking profit margins combined with cheap imports and challenging weather conditions are threatening their livelihoods. While government plans to boost local fertilizer production, many farmers say immediate relief is needed to keep their operations viable. This is Calden Ongu from Johannesburg, South Africa for WION World is One.